Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with that sheep there, Trina? Talking to that sheep? He's not.
He's a little wobbly.
You're talking to the sheep. He's not. He's not talking back, is he?
No, I'm trying to keep him on the straight and narrow.
Keep him on the straight and narrow.
You know.
So, what we're doing here today is just a little bit of a change for us. Is putting down a whole bunch of mulch in this garden we made a few years ago. We cut. There was all popple trees and scraggly looking trees here, so we cut all the trees down, took them out, ground the stumps out, and made this nice little garden. Nothing spectacular, just a nice little garden. You got the knife there, hon?
Pardon?
I just wonder if you had the knife there. Yeah. That little stub right there, that's a smoke bush we had to cut down. They're a pretty finicky little tree. Very, very finicky. Very touchy. There's no guarantee he's going to come back. But he was about 15 feet tall, so he was too tall. There was nothing in the center of him. All the smoke was out on the end, and it just looked too scraggly. So we took the chance cutting him down. And there's little itty bitty little buds coming out on the side of the tree. So he'll come back, but it'll take him a couple years.
How many bags is it left?
We got a few bags. I think we got 2 bags left there, hon. That's about it. We probably have enough to fill this little area in right here. Oops, sorry, there's your head.
It's all right, I'm used to being decapitated.
Did you just wave that knife at me? Look at that. Stabbed the bag. Stabulated it. Yeah. As I said, guys, just something different for us. We're usually hauling brush, cutting trees, mowing grass. But every now and then, we get an
odd job.
An odd job. We don't usually do too many. We don't do these for just everybody. We just do them every now and then for friends of ours or, really good customers. It's just not something we get into all that often. But this guy's a real good customer, him and his wife.
Needles are just keep poking up.
Yes, I know. There should be weed barrier down here. We all know that.
Well, it was sort of an impromptu thing when we first did it. It wasn't like it was... They were left with a blank space and like, now what do we do?
Well, the weed barrier is great for a couple of years.
Right.
But then the weeds will start germinating on top of the mulch. So you might as well just weed through the mulch. It doesn't make any difference. You're going to have to weed on top of it anyway. We'll pour a couple more bags there, hon.
Yeah.
You want me to do that?
I'll get it.
You get her? All right. Atta girl. The weather's been horrible today.
Oh.
It was raining, then it's sun. Rain and sun. Then it got cold, and then it's raining again. Cut the bottom of the bag, sweetie. Cut towards your buddy, and you'll never get bloody.
Come here.
No, I'm not going there. I ain't going there. I know what your plan is.
What do you mean? I know not of what you speak.
Might as well just dump the whole thing right in the center right there, hon. It's a little thin. We can always spread it around.
Keep going.
I know what we forgot to do. We forgot to go get our tripod.
Poop. Oh.
We left it on the chipping job the other day.
Yes, we did.
The lady called us. And that's a good tripod.
It is a good tripod.
Yeah, we edged all the way around here, so it's gonna look pretty good when we're done. The little spruce trees grew really, really well so far this year. Really well. How you tell is just for the folks that don't know. From there to there is this year's growth. You can see it's pushing off its little cap right here. Each one of these little buds have one. And yeah, that's how you can tell how much growth you have on a tree. They're doing very well. And this little boxwood here, he was scraggly as scraggly gets, and we trimmed him up real early this year. And look at him now. Just gorgeous. I'm sorry, that's not a boxwood. That's a boxwood. That is not. That is, no, it's not.
No? I was wondering where you were going with
Yeah, no, I'm just rambling on, apparently.
Eye.
Just rambling on.
See? Yeah.
That looks 100% better, hon. Get that little rose bush out of right there, that little scraggly booger. That one right beside the light.
Yeah, I know there's one here too.
Those rose bush roots will just keep creeping around the yard and come up anywhere at all.
Yeah, we might need our nips for
Okay,
him.
we'll get the nips and cut him off. Yep.
Make a mess here.
We got another bag over on the other side over there, hon. We're gonna.
Yeah, in between those two.
Yep. I think they'll like this once they get home. They haven't seen this yet. They're both working. Pat the baby, pat the baby. That looks good, huh? Really good. It's a little thin back there underneath the edge of the spruce tree.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have. I needed another bag.
Okay. Well, it's not bad, that's for sure. It's
Well, I
definitely not bad. This is going to...
A defining line along there, but I wanted to tuck it up against the fence, but not too far.
Trina has a cold,
Oh my heavens.
so she sounds...
A little lovely. I'm like Phoebe from Friends.
Yeah, that's
When
what you
she
sound like.
when she was singing Smelly Cat, and she sounded better with a cold, only I'm kind of the opposite.
You're saying so you don't sound better with a cold. You don't, you're right.
Pretty.
Squeaky Trina.
I got my squeakers on.
You got your squeakers on?
What? Lovely line.
Oh, that squeaked. Ah, that's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Sorry. Well, that was a good shot.
Nope, that wasn't a good shot.
No, I know. Okay.
You only need a little bit there, hon. You won't need much.
Some there.
And the other spruce right behind you as well, a little tiny bit. And I know everybody's saying, put down the camera, Matt, and give her a hand.
Come on, you
We don't have a tripod, so I'm the tripod today. And we're almost done anyway. We just thought we'd show you guys what we're doing. We were doing this pretty much all day. Edging, trimming bushes.
Now, move it there. Come on.
Around here, we can't get bulk mulch in black. We can only get it in brown, natural. You can't get it in red. You used to be able to. Used to. Now the stores just stopped getting it in. All they do is get in bags. And they run out really, really quickly.
I guess they do.
Because some landscape guys, you know, this is part of what they do every spring. And they do a lot of it. And the stores run out really, really fast. I wouldn't worry about going too far that way, hun.
No, I know, but I want to clean up a little bit right here. I want to thin up underneath there.
Those mushrooms are pretty cool from the stump. That's all that was there. It's just old mushrooms growing out of the stumps that were there. From where this used to be till now, my goodness. You know, this was just I'm not going to say an ugly part of the property. It was just trees.
It was uneventful.
There you go. That's a good word. Uneventful. It was just trees. I'd pour the other half of that bag right there, hon, right in front of that spruce tree and just underneath the limbs. Or part of that bag, anyway. Then we'll get the other ones over into there. I'll come around the other side. Yeah, and that's all this little area right here. It's all we need to do there. And that's a wrap for today, I can tell you. Now it's getting warm. It's the end of the day.
Of course it is.
One thing we despise is this right here, rose bushes. Absolutely hate them. We don't chip them. Don't want nothing to do with them. You get a thorn of one of those thorns in your hand, they start festering, and then you got a day off. So we just don't even bother with them.
Do you know how you mulch under a rose bush?
You throw it at it.
Sorry, but...
Where's your knife at, hon? I'll cut this bag open for you.
Oh, it's over this way.
That's all we got left is this little tiny area right here. That one bag should do it.
Here, I'll pass you the knife.
You're going to throw the knife. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was going to put the little gnomes and stuff back.
Okay. Good sharp knife, honey.
That's what I said.
Goodness gracious. Score it 3 times before it's empty. Before it's empty. Before it's open.
Right?
Yep. As sharp as your kneecap.
Right.
It's hard to do this with one hand. There we go. There. I can't do the filming, honey, and spread that around at the same time. Slim Jim. I know you're over there, but I can't see you.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, all right.
There you go. Now the wind's picking up.
Are we going around?
No, I wouldn't worry about that old stump.
Okay.
We'll just cut in front of this little spruce tree, maybe put a little tiny bit around that little spruce tree. But other than that, yeah, look underneath the tree there, hon. Underneath the bush in front of you. Just scatter some under there. And as I said, we know, that, honey, don't go too far, you're scattering. We know the weeds are going to go through this. As I said, it goes through everything. It doesn't make any difference. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. I was sneezing.
Wonder what happened there.
I have no idea. But anyway, yeah, I'll pick that stick up. That is the proverbial that. Looks pretty good for what it is. Just a nice little edging on a garden.
Cleaning it up.
Clean it up, make it look pretty for the summer. Oh, better close this gate. Always close your gates. If you're working in somebody's yard, you open a gate, close the gate.
Yes.
Don't leave it open.
No. We do have another bag.
Leave the oh, we do have another bag. Leave the property the way you found it, or better. Don't leave your trash around. Don't leave debris around. Take it with you when you go, or make arrangements with the property owner, either to throw it in the garbage, or they can take care of it. Never just leave it up to the customer to take care of it, unbeknownst to them. Anyway, we got one more bag to spread, and Trina looks like she's got to use the bathroom. I was right. So,
Sorry.
we'll just one more little
Yay,
glance over what we did here. We're going to trim these rose bushes down, especially this big one here. This guy here, we're going to trim him down to about a foot in the fall. He's just getting too big and too old. All the flowers are right out in the end. There's absolutely nothing in the center. It just sticks. This garden here, this poor scraggly looking Weigela, whatever it is not doing very, very well. He got dug up because the basement flooded here. He got dug up and the guy put him back in the ground. And I trimmed him up because he wasn't doing very well. Not sure if he'll live or not. But we'll just keep an eye on him.
They
Oh, that's what I said. I just told them that it flooded twice,
Yeah.
and we had to redo this whole lawn for them. But anyway, we're going to end that one here. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think of this little job. You know, we got to wash this walkway off here yet.
Yeah.
And
We'll see you on the next one.
what was that, Mrs. Green?
We'll see you on the next one.
Your voice is not
I
so
know.
well.
I'm sorry. I sound. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like Elmer Fudd. All right. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.